name's Juan Martinez. I'm with the LA County Sheriff's Department. Like Shaquille said, I work Religious Volunteer Services Unit. I've been with the department for over 20 years, and during those 20 years I've worked a lot of units, but this has been definitely the most challenging one. I think Shaquille said that maybe we started off on the wrong foot, but I think we started off on the right foot because we actually started challenging each other. And I think when you start challenging each other, that's when you make change, and that's when you make positive change. I think we both have the same outlook in mind, and we want the same for all the inmates, and we have the same end goal. So I think we've actually complemented each other really well, and we've worked together really well. What does RVS, Religious Volunteer Services, do? Let me tell you a little bit about that. What we do is we're a team of about 10 for the entire county. We serve approximately 17,000 inmates, 17,000 inmates, which is what we house on any given day. And we ensure that their religious rights, religious freedoms are met from the second they walk into the facility until the time that they're released. We make sure that they get religious articles, that they get their prayer material, that they get kufi caps, Qurans, prayer rugs, anything that they need to be able to practice their religious rights. We also work with religious organizations to provide transitional services once they're released from jail so they can transition back into the community and hopefully not come back to the jails, because ultimately that is the goal. Get them out in the community, make them productive, and keep them from coming back. Right now, with Shaquille's help and with another gentleman's help, we've got probably about 10 good volunteers who come in regularly to our 7 facilities. We have one women's jail, another jail that serves men and women in Twin Towers, downtown LA, and then Men's Central Jail and a couple of jails up north. In those jails, we have about 150 individuals who are Muslim, and Shaquille, with everybody else, does go and provide services to them, sometimes individually when they can't be placed with groups, and sometimes in a group setting. They provide them the Qurans, prayer rugs, like I said, and all the other articles. What we also do at Religious Volunteer Services is we look at all the big religious services and events that are coming up, for like Ramadan, for example. We make sure that all the inmates are gathered together. We bring them all together into one facility so they can all celebrate the event together, make sure that they get their religious meals, make sure that they're allowed to pray, make sure that the custody personnel are aware of the event and what's going on and how to be respectful towards that religious event. So there's a lot that goes on. Like I said, our main role is to ensure that everybody's religious freedom is allowed in the jail facilities. What we've done basically is partnered up with the Shura Council, and they've worked well with us to help us make sure that we're aware of all the events that are coming out, and that they instruct us on how to basically make sure that everybody gets their religious needs met. What we've also done recently, I put together a group from throughout the county sheriffs in California, and it's an advisory committee meeting, and I reached out to Shaquille to help those individuals learn about the Muslim community and also provide them religious articles that they need. This is new to a lot of agencies. I think the Sheriff's Department has always taken the lead with big events and making sure that everybody's needs are met. And now everybody looks at us to see what we're doing so we can help them as well. And Shaquille's been instrumental in helping them, and I'm sure they've been reaching out to you now, Shaquille, so you can also help them out. What I'd like to do, since I'm up here, is I'd like to ask all of you, like the Imam said, this is a calling. This is not something that everybody can do. But I'd like for everybody, if you're interested, to reach out, let me know, or let Shaquille know, to come and join us. It's not for everybody. I can tell you that some individuals have walked into the jail for the first time. They look around, take a few steps inside and say, I can't be in here. This isn't for me. And they leave. So like the Imam said, it is a calling. It's not for everybody, but for those of you who do want to make a difference, I invite you to come join us. Come in on a one-day tour just to see if it's something for you and see the difference that you can make in somebody's life who is incarcerated. Because not only are you going to change their life, you're going to change the life of the person, their family, who's on the outside. And once they get out, hopefully you'll make that change and keep them from coming back into the jails. So that's basically all I have. Thank you very much for inviting me. Thank you, Shaquille, for your partnership. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to working with all of you a little bit more.